Hi, I'm Kassim Jagmagia.
Hi, I'm Shujaat.
Hi, Farhan Akhtar.
I'm Avinash Tiwari, and you're watching us on Awesome TV.
He's a chocolate gangster now.
Yeah, I wanted
Now
to.
it's dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Oh, nice. So that was the transformation, actually.
If you were transported in 60s era, what would you like to be? Like if Farhan is actor and producer.
I'd like
now,
to be a Beatle.
You would like to be?
To be one of the Beatles. That's what I would like.
Hello, hi, and welcome to Awesome TV. मैं हूँ पूजा नवाथे, and today I'm with the team of Bambai Meri Jaan. Hello, hi, and welcome to Awesome TV.
Oh, thank you. Hi,
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you guys feeling?
Very far from you.
We're really excited and excited to be here, and waiting for the audiences to watch our show and give it love.
You know, this entire team is going to take us to the era of 60s. What do you have to say about that?
The show is set in a very young, independent India, and it is, juxtaposed with the growth of Bombay then as a city, and with this family and their growth, their trials, their tribulations, along with the development of a city and whatever happens in terms of progress, whether it's good, bad, ugly, it encompasses it all. That is what the series is about. It's an ode to Bombay, and in a way it's a love letter to the city of Bombay.
Wow, amazing. Farhan, my question is to you. Whichever project you touch by, it becomes a blockbuster. So what do you have to say about Bambai Meri Jaan? What were the reasons that you backed this project?
I'll just probably end up repeating what Shujaat says. So, what Shujaat said about the show was something that was very attractive to us as producers. And again, we have done one crime show in the past, Mirzapur, which we have done. But that's a very different setting, a very different world. And I've grown up on the films of the 70s. So when I look at a Diwar or when I look at, those films, like this show transported me straight back into that world. And here was an opportunity to tell a story that was set in a time of films, of stories that were told that I really enjoyed. And of course, it's a great script. Renzel, the writing team, Shujaat, everyone's contribution to make it as impactful as it can possibly be has played a huge role in what you will see now and what you watch. But it really was, many things came together, that were very exciting about this to do.
Absolutely. My next question is to Avinash. So, earlier you have played a chocolate boy, and then again, you have also been part of crime thriller. So, the transition takes a lot of transformation within you. What excited the most when this role was approached to you?
He's a chocolate gangster now.
Yeah, I wanted
Now
to.
it's dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Oh, nice. So that was the transformation, actually. It was. Obviously, it was something that as an actor you would want to jump on because, like you said, there is a certain transformation that would be needed for it. Physically, mentally, emotionally. I have a feeling spiritually as well. There is a certain kind of a transformation that you would want for this part. And as an actor, because that's your job to do, I was excited that I got this opportunity. It was also a validation of your skill and talent to get an opportunity to play a guy who's so, if I may say, nuanced layer. The whole arc of this guy from being born in poverty and then finally rising up to be a man of power. That's an arc that everyone would want to jump on. Getting into the conflicts, the real conflict of the show being the conflict between the father and son, the relationships in the family, the gang members, all these things really, really excited me. And here we are now, ready after 4 years of work put into this for our global premiere in London.
Wow, talking about the global premiere, Kasim ji and everybody else, I really want to know how exciting is this, to be globally presenting this content, and also, the year has been so productive and successful for Amazon Prime. People have loved the content, and now you're globally reaching to all the audiences out there with this different genre.
Yeah, it's super exciting. This genre particularly cuts across the diaspora, and that was the very intention for us to sort of put it out there for a global audience. We followed this genre in various different languages. With the support of Amazon Prime, the idea was to put it out there to as many people as possible. The other shows that we've done this year have done very well, which is Made in Heaven and The Heart, which has been in partnership with Amazon Prime. So yeah, it's been a great productive year for us and Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Amazing. My next question is to Sujat. So, whenever you delve into such topics, you go through a lot of research and development. What was the most shocking rediscovering any of the facts for you that were as shocking as you couldn't believe?
No, there was. See, the thing is that it's a recent past. It's not like 5,000 years ago, right? It's something which is very easily accessible to us in terms of research, and but the execution and the detailing of it to bring it to life is what becomes tricky. There is nothing that really kind of in the research material kind of shocked us in a way, because a lot of the material did come from Hussain Zaidi in terms of the world of crime, and he's an expert on that. We all know that. And there was nothing shocking as such, but yeah, I must say that there was a lot of research that went in. There was a lot of detailing that went in, right from architecture to the lighting of it. Of course, the costumes and the looks that were designed of the people, because we were not wanting to caricature people. Also, most importantly, period. कहीं बोलते हैं बहुत सारे लोग पीरियड एक्टिंग स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. उस वक्त के लोग नॉर्मली हुआ करते थे, नॉर्मल एक्टिंग करते थे. सो आई मीन देयर वाज अ लॉट ऑफ films that we watched. I have grown up in the 70s and 80s. I'm a huge fan, as Farhan mentioned, films like Diwar and Zanjeer and Shakti. I mean, there was a lot of viewing of those cinema for my DOP, for my production designer, to understand the technicality of bringing it to life.
Absolutely. Now, one question that I want to ask every one of you, that is, if you were transported in 60s era, what would you like to be? Like, if Farhan is actor and producer
I'd
right
like
now,
to be a Beatle.
you would like to be?
To be one of the Beatles. That's what I would like.
Avinash?
I don't know what I would want to be. 60s? I'll think over it. I don't know.
Better be a gangster then.
Well, the easiest way
No?
out, yeah.
Sujat?
I don't know what I would want to be, but I would definitely would like to be on Girgam Chopati. It looks phenomenal with all our research work, and it's very different today. But yeah, I mean, I would love to visit.
And Kassim?
Like Farhan mentioned, the cinema of that era. So I would love to be a part of that era, that cinema.
Wow, amazing. And lastly, why is Bambai your Jaan? I'm sure Bambai is everybody's Jaan, right?
Because
All
it's
Meri
awesome.
Yeah.
Jaan. It's awesome. Avinash, Sujat and Kassim,
Well, I think
what's
he
the
said
emotion
it-
for you
he-
when
he
we
said it
say
for all
Bambai
of us,
Meri
no?
Jaan?
He said it for all of us, didn't he? It is awesome.
Yeah, it is also.
Amazing. It is awesome, but it was simply awesome talking to you all. Lastly, हमारे awesome TV के awesome दर्शकों को बताइए कब देख सकते हैं बम्बई मेरी जान on Amazon Prime, और क्यों देखनी चाहिए बम्बई मेरी जान?
14 सितंबर 2023. प्लीज़ लॉक योर डेट्स और देखिए. आप लोगों को मज़ा आएगा. बहुत सारा एंटरटेनमेंट है और बहुत सारा इमोशन है, और क्या चाहिए फिल्म में.